Welcome in, my friends, to Sparkle Haven at Crystal Cove Community Village. My name is Lazy Retired Granny, and I'll be your hostess for about the next hour while we sit and gab and we do some share and show. I'm changing the name to it. And maybe we even do some diamond painting. So today is Monday, a new week. The 17th of November, 2025. The time is 5:23 a.m. here in rainy 50 degrees Salem, Oregon. And beside me, and I'm going to get this right this time, because a little birdie told me I was saying it wrong. Okay, so beside me I have my hot half-calf coffee with French vanilla creamer. And it's in my Let It Snow mug. Yep. And in the fireplace today, we do have more of the buttered maple bourbon. One more day of that, and we can go to a different flavor. Yeah, let's see, what else? Oh, and I am back to the Diamond Art Studio UK event canvas, and I am doing Letter to Santa. I am loving this canvas. It is so fun to do. Yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying this. So I did do some this morning, and so yeah, I'm gonna be starting on another square today and hopefully get that done. And this was a gift from Rebecca H, and I'm working sideways, so I'm actually in this part right here. And yesterday I got Julie's and my picture update, weekly update up on their Facebook page. So we are official and ready for the new week. Okay, so let me turn on the light. There we go. I'm doing the D's. Oh, so two things before I get started laying down drills. The first is our thankful, grateful, and blessed. And what are you thankful, grateful, and blessed for today? Just one little thing. Today, I am blessed with internet. You know, it's getting that time of the season where storms come in and power gets knocked out. And boy, I tell you, you don't appreciate your internet until it goes down. Yeah. So, remember back in the day when we didn't have internet? Yeah. Where we had dial-up. And yeah, I remember those days. And I remember thinking when they said every household will have a computer in their home, or not every, but most households will have a computer in their home, and you will be able to do banking and shop right from your computer. And I thought, how in the heck is that gonna work? How are you gonna purchase things without going to the store and looking at them? And how in the world are you gonna be able to do banking from home? That makes no sense. But you got to remember, this is back in the day when we mostly used cash and checks. Yeah, and they said, yeah, you'll be able to pay your bills right from your house. It just did not seem conceivable to me. I remember when my bank sent me a debit card. Now, they didn't call it debit card back there. I can't remember what they called it, but I did not understand the concept. I'd never heard of it before when they sent it to me in the mail. And I'll tell you a funny story here in a second. But, you know, you just write a check or at the store or give them cash. And then somebody explained to me what the card was. And the first time I went to the store to use it, I was extremely nervous. And my thought was, okay, my groceries are, you know, $50. But how are they going to know how much money to take out of my account? And how long is this going to take? And just, you know, weird stuff like that that I was thinking. I mean, it was just beyond my brain power. And then another funny thing, I went to the store, and this is right about the same time with the cards and whatnot, but the cashier, and you always got paper bags, not plastic bags, in the grocery store. And the clerk asked me, they had just introduced the plastic bags. And so I get up to pay for my groceries, and the clerk said, paper or plastic? And they were just introducing the term plastic, meaning credit card or this new debit card. But I didn't have those terms in my brain yet. And so I was going to use, I was going to write a check. And it took me a minute to figure out what she was saying. And I said, in my brain, I'm thinking, I'm going to write a check, so that must be paper, because I don't know. But anyway, I said, paper. Well, no. Okay, I got to get the story straight. She said paper or plastic. I thought she was talking about the plastic bags and the paper bags. And I said, paper. And because I didn't like the plastic bags because they weren't as big and weren't as efficient, I didn't think, for my groceries. And so she got out a plastic bag, and I kind of looked at her and I go, no, I want paper bags. And she goes, no, I wasn't asking you if you wanted paper or plastic bags. Are you going to use cash, or are you going to use a credit card? Yeah. I said, oh. Yeah. All these new terms that came into our vocabulary with, coming into the electronic age. I always said I was behind the times because, okay, we had records to listen to. Then tape recorders, and then they went to the 8-track tapes. And I had a whole collection of those. Well, just as I was getting all my collection, then they came out with the not the 8-track, but the other ones, the smaller ones. And it's like, and the cars changed. So, okay, I've got a car with a 8-track player, but then you buy a new car and it's got the other, I can't think of what it was. I know you're screaming at me, but whatever it was. So now I guess I have to replace my collection and get something new. Well, then by the time I got music for that, then they came out with the CDs. Then the cars had CD players and not the other, and it's like I'm always behind. Now I don't even know if cars come with that stuff, because now it's all whatever it is. I don't even know. It's just confusing. My car has a CD player. So, good morning, Ellie. You woke up and you had your breakfast of champions over there. You were really snoring away. She hasn't even been outside yet this morning. So, yeah, but I am grateful for the internet, because you know what? I can do a lot of stuff without having to leave my chair. And you get to communicate with a lot more people that you would have never known. That's always good. Lots of good friends I have on here. So that's what I'm thankful, grateful, and blessed for today. And Ellie's giving her secret message. She says, "Good morning, Jim. How are ya? How you doing today?" Yeah, today's ear cleaning day. So I got our medicine sitting out there so we can get that done today. I got up this morning. I got in the shower, so I'm feeling refreshed and ready to tackle the day. Although I don't have much to tackle today. I've been watching reruns of The Yorkshire Vet. That's on Amazon. I'm on season 2. I think they only have 2 seasons of the 11th season of it, but I like those shows, and I really like that one. I've watched it several times, but it's been a while, and so I kind of forgot. It's been a while since I watched it. So, oh, and the other thing I want to say, I finally did taste test yesterday. I've never had this before, and it's probably been a month ago or so that I bought this. At least a month. But I got Hills Brothers Cappuccino English Toffee. And I love English toffee. So I tried it yesterday. Now, the instructions say 3.5 tablespoons. You put it into a cup of mug, and then you put in some hot water, and it says a 12 fluid ounce cup. Well, mine wasn't 12 ounces, but I did put in 3 teaspoons, and that was plenty. So, but I don't use my coffee mug. I use my teacup. And yeah, that was way too much, but it was still delicious. And then I also had picked up one of the white chocolate. So I got to taste test that one too. But yeah, I got daring yesterday and I had 2 cups. But yeah, I know next time not to put so much in. Because it was strong, let me tell you. Woo, doggy. But it was delicious. I'm going to have some more today. This afternoon, probably. There's nothing better than having your teacup and saucer and sitting down and having a cup of tea or a cup of cappuccino. Yeah, I don't like the other stuff. I only like cappuccino. And usually 1 or 2 cups is all I can drink at a time. So it's not like I drink a whole lot. But it was kind of a gray day yesterday. It just drizzled. Yeah, just spitting a little bit. Enough where I could not mow the yard yesterday. Yeah, it was just too wet out there. Apparently it had rained overnight. And it's been raining off and on this morning. We had a good downpour earlier because the rain spouts were in heavy use. Yeah, yesterday, not a whole lot of action going on yesterday, but I did do some diamond painting. Not a whole lot after the wip&chat, or wip&chat, the live. I watched TV, did a little bit of knitting, cuddled with Ellie. Let's see, did knitting. Let's see. I think I really did anything else. Hey, girl, are you ready to go outside? You haven't been outside this morning. Hopefully it's not raining. Let's see, where does 10 go up here? Huh? Did you say good morning, good morning, good morning? Oh, you got your stuffy. What do you got today? What is this? I don't know what this is, what character it is. It's pink. Don't get my coffee. Don't get my coffee, girl. No spills. We're in a no-spill zone. Yep, and she cuddled with me last night. We went to bed super duper early. We were snoring away, weren't we, Ellie? Huh? Yeah, we were all cuddled and snoring. I got it. Okay, I'm going to throw it. Ready? Oh my goodness, she's so funny. All right, I think I'll do 2s. Let's see. Oh, she's back. I don't want her to... She's got one of her bigger toys, and my coffee is right here, and I don't want her spilling it. No. No, I don't. You're in a playful mood this morning, girl. Yes, you are. Do you have to go outside? Do you have to go potty? Did you eat your breakfast? Huh? Oh, I think she does have to go potty. All right, I'm going to put you on pause. Oh my gosh, Ellie is so funny. So I let her out, and I didn't think it was raining out there. So she went out, did her business, and I let her back in, and she just stood by the front door. And it's like, what? And so I went over to her and went to pet her. She was damp. She was waiting for me to towel her off. Because I have her towel right there, and if she gets wet, then I towel her off. She was waiting for that. Usually, well, if it's raining, I put on a rain jacket. But it's dark out there, and it didn't look like it was raining. And so I didn't put it on her. And it's like, you're forgetting something. You need to towel me off. Oh my gosh, she's so smart. It's scary sometimes. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and do our show and share. Let me get that fired up here. Let's see what we got in there today. What are you sharing? Got a lot of crafts, and what are you crafting? Wish I had it. Wow, you guys have been busy. Had to have it. Okay, up first is Susan D. Completion. Oh, Susan. Hang on, I got it. She has a completion. And she already completed the canvas that I am doing. She says, hi, Granny, Ellie, and villagers. Well, it's done. This canvas was a blast to do and went so quickly. I surprised myself. I can't wait to do another canvas from Diamond Art Studio. Hugs, Susan D. So let's look what, oh my goodness. Let me turn off the light. That is what it's going to look like when it's completed. Isn't that adorable? I like in this that, move things around here a little bit. I like that this is, you can see the snow falling. That is great that they put that in. That's where I'm at, right there. Yeah, this one, it screams Granny because you got the mail box that's from the UK, and the houses back here, and the snow falling. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And he's got his sweater on. So let's get our book out because she is the first to have a completion. Okay, so let me just turn back on the light. And we'll get our book out. Let me move things around a little bit. There we go. All right, so we decided to do crowns when we're featured. Oh, and I forgot to give Julie a crown because she was featured. Featured or a winner chicken dinner. Oops, sideways crown. And did we decide on another stamp to put in there? Well, we can put the crowns over there when you're featured and stuff. And then a crown when you finish. There we go. You've been crowned. Wow. We have lots of crowns on there. Wow. Okay. I am so tickled that this turned out so well. I mean, so far mine, I am just so pleased with it. Okay, who's up next? Margie has a completion. Wow, everybody's been in the laying down drills mood. Okay, she says, well, villagers, my largest canvas to date from Captured by Radiance started October 1st, completed November 15th. Moonlit Brethren by Andrew Farley, 60 by 93. 4 ABs and 3 unicorn poop, as they call them, LOL, fairy dust. Wow, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. And the owl, and oh, what's not to love about this canvas? And just the right colors went in it. That is gorgeous. Wow. Okay. Oh, look what Mike found. Highland cow shape silicone molds. Oh, I wonder if that's just a mold. You must get it's from Temu. Highland cow candles. That's cute. Okay, what else we got in here? Oh, we have another completion. Wow, you guys, you're putting me to shame. Just kidding. Okay, this is from Patricia. Oh, didn't that turn out gorgeous? Let your faith be bigger than your fears. Wow, she's got it framed. Beautiful colors in that. Okay, she says, hey, Granny. Patricia here. It's been a while since I've been on here. I finally finished this one, and then I had 3 baby blankets to crochet. Wow, thought I wouldn't get them done. Thursday the 20th is my birthday, and I'm declaring it Pat's Day of Rest, What I Want to Do Day, LOL. Hope you and Ellie are doing well. Blessings and hugs to you and Ellie. That is beautiful. Now, Patricia, are you on our birthday calendar? Oh, that was short and sweet. You aren't. Let me get you on there. Gotta sing happy birthday to you. Okay, let me put this back up. There we go. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Okay, next is Iona. Let's see what she's been up to. Hi, Granny and Villagers. I am now about halfway done with Oh Joy by Disney and wanted to update you. Oh, I'm so glad that you're sharing this because I didn't know what this looked like. That's going to look beautiful when you get down into here, huh? I think this qualifies for this month's warm weather wishes, and maybe even next month's too. I am anxious to get this one finished so I can start my next one, as it is one of my favorites. Oh, she's showing more here, I think. Oh, she got more of that done. I see what you're doing. Okay. A Savior is Born will be my next canvas. I have the labels on the bottles for this one already. Anyway, here are 2 pictures of my progress as I couldn't get all the canvas on one. Enjoy your week and have fun. Yes, that will qualify. Let's see, are you on the, turn back on the light. I'll put you on the list, Iona, for this month and next month. There we go. Got you on both months. Okay. Mike's giving an update on the horses that he passes on his travels. And I call this Ormond and Friends. And he says, Ormond has had enough. Laying down. I was thinking about those the other day, wondering how they were doing. Okay. And up next is Angela. Hi, hope you are well, and Ellie too. This is my weekend canvases that I've done. Wow, you go, girl. These are pretty. My favorite is this one. Look at those blues. Yeah. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. All right, so Angela, let's give you a stamp. Angela, you're not on the list. You get 3 gingerbread stamps for 3 completions. 1. Oh, we can't even see that. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Okay, and that's it for our show and share. Okay, let's get to our gab session here. One moment, please. Here we go. Okay, let me get over there, see what we got. Take me some coffee. Let me just scroll through these real quick and see what we got so I don't go cuckoo and missing stuff. Because we didn't do this yesterday. Oh, Eileen, you said, did I miss the live? Yeah, you have to kind of maneuver around because, I don't know, it's kind of going cuckoo on me. All right, we'll start with the Whip and Chat Weekend Retreat. Mary K says, hi, Ellie. My favorite Christmas movie is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. My favorite character is Aunt Bethany. I need to rewatch that. Yeah, because I haven't watched it for a long time. But Julie and I are going to be doing Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's canvas. So I think I'll watch it when we're doing that canvas together. And if you want to join us, let me know. Talking to Julie, she says, please put me down for bingo. I hope to go through my stash to see what I can fit into the bingo cards. Would you print them out for me or email them to me in January when they become available? I won't be able to participate in the Facebook group, but can participate in the Village Bingo page. And that's exactly what I will probably do too. Yeah, I'm not really for sure because I don't know all the ins and outs of it yet. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, and Jess, okay, now she's going to explain the bingo to us. The goal with the bingo game is to get a coverall on your chosen bingo card. Big canvases over 59,000 drills count for 3 squares. Ooh. Well, I should be able to do that, no problem. For example, say you are doing the Lorenz event and you are doing a big one. You can choose a square on the Let's Play card and 2 squares on the color card. Small projects also count, but just as 1 square. The important thing is to take a picture of the unstarted canvas with the sticky note on it showing what bingo squares it's for. I recommend starting with 1 or 2 cards for your first year. Okay. All right. Well, I guess, Julie, you and I will learn together. Sparkles, enjoyed the whip and chat as usual, Granny. Thanks for keeping me company as I lay down drills on my wolf canvas. That's what I do, too. I watch whip and chats as I diamond paint. Okay, what else we got in here? Okay, Sparkle says, enjoyed the chat, Granny. So many beautiful canvases in the show and tell. Yes, I have a bunch of firsts this year, too. My favorite being meeting all of you in the village. I agree. I got a tickle in my throat. Hold on. Okay, hopefully I got rid of it. She said, your canvas is coming along great. Loved all the show and tell canvases too. Awesome completion, Jim. Adorable Highland cow. Levi. Love all the cute puppy pics, Eileen. Yes. Hopefully she sends more. Angela M. Great whip and gab. Your painting of the Christmas dog is so cute. Thanks for sharing about the bingo. Yeah, if you want to do it, I think we got a bingo page. Angela, if you want to do it, let me know and I'll put you on the page. We'll all learn together with Jess in charge. Ooh, hold on. Back to the book, because I do think I put this in here. Yes, diamond painting bingo. All right, so Julie wants to do it. Ooh, those are going through. Dang it. Pressed too hard. So this is going to be, Jess gets the credit for this one. Because I always give you guys credit for what your suggestions are. I forgot the name. It's coming. Oh, I can't remember. AKA... why can't I remember? JMD. She didn't give me the hint. You guys are all screaming the name to me and I can't remember. I haven't sneezed today, so the cobwebs are still in my brain. She says, thanks for another great whip and gap. My main goal for next year is to resist buying new canvases and work on my older ones. I have a rather large stash. I don't remember the acronym, but it's Stash Beyond Life Expectancy. And then Margie says it's Sable. Stash acquired beyond life expectancy. Lots of us have it, LOL. Oh my goodness. Yep, we do. Okay, let's see what's next in here. Okay. Oh, this is on my short. The Hobby Lobby Christmas Puppy Diamond Painting Completion. Joan. She finally gave me a hint. Joan is AKA Joan. She says, it's adorable. Congratulations. Yeah, that Christmas puppy is so cute. And MB207 says, looks great. I think maybe that's somebody new. On the shorts, we always get new people over there. Oh, here's another new one. Telephone Fox. Awesome. Now, I got to look this up. Telephone Fox. Oh, they do a lot of shorts. Goose YouTube. Oh my gosh. Okay, and Grandma Beth said, adorable. Susan D, this turned out really adorable. And Marie Boxel said, good job, he's adorable. Love this. Yeah, it turned out so cute. Okay, what's our next gab gonna be about? This is Julie's unboxing, and this is that one of the beautiful trees. Oh, yeah. Sparkle says, awesome unboxing, Julie. Congrats on the gold card. Love that first canvas. Let's see, any more on that one? All right, and this is another one of Julie's unboxings. Diamond Art Club haul. Sparkle says, beautiful canvas, Julie. The last one was so adorable. Bright colors, too. Thanks for sharing. And her Pam unboxing, Sparkle said, oh my gosh, so much nostalgia in that painting. And the cats just make it all that more adorable. I think the canvas will brighten up once you get the drills on it. Thanks for sharing. I agree, Sparkles. That's what I told Julie, too. And then Julie's unboxing of the Lorenz and Spangler movie, talk, and more. Said, wow, so pretty and big. The Castle Diamond painting. I really love it. I know. I think I'd have to have that one. And Margie said, beautiful canvas. And I agree. Regardless of size, all done one square at a time. Uh-oh. Looks like you influenced Granny. LOL. Thanks for sharing, Julie. Hugs. Yes, I think I have to have that. Angela M said, beautiful canvas. The big one is the biggest one I have seen so far. Thanks for sharing, Julie. And Lois over at Diamonds and Things said, Richard Lorenz is my favorite artist. Has so many of his canvases. That is a really nice Christmas canvas. Thanks for sharing. And Jules, we never get tired of seeing awesome canvases, LOL. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, when Julie was, she almost didn't do the bling one. She says, oh, that's been showed so many times. And I said, yeah, but not from you. It's nice. I mean, even though we see the same canvas being showed, you're still getting somebody's new perspective on that canvas that maybe the other people didn't. And we just love seeing these beautiful canvases. And then I guess that's it. All right. Done and dusted for another day. Yeah, make sure you comment so we do have something to gab about the following day. And make sure you're sharing what you're doing, or your pets, or your view outside, or your vacation spot, or whatever. Because yeah, we all like to see what the village is up to. That's how we get to know each other, and how yeah, we just kind of share, don't we? Well, not kind of, we do. Sometimes that's the only way to touch bases with everybody. So now, back to diamond painting. Will I get this square done today? I think I will. I don't have anything pressing to do today. Except for to be a lazy, retired granny. I don't think I have anything all week until I think Thursday. I'll do start my house cleaning chores. And then I think next week, David's going to go grocery shopping on probably Tuesday. I got to check with him because I'll probably definitely need to go with him. Get a few things. Because I haven't been shopping since the 30th, I think. That's the last time. Well, I dropped my son off, my other son, to go shopping, but I didn't go in. I just waited out in the car. And that, I think, was on the 7th. Yeah, I have not been anywhere since the 7th. Which is fine and dandy with me. I am a homebody. It's better for me to stay at home. If you go out shopping, you spend money. But I will need, David picked me up some bread the last time he was out. That's all I needed. But I think I'm going to need some more bread and probably some milk. I've got a week to make a list. Yeah, the boys will be over Wednesday, next Wednesday, till Sunday. So, yeah, he's going to have a Thanksgiving dinner. I think I mentioned this before, and he asked the boys what they wanted for a Thanksgiving dinner. So they put in their order. So that's what he's going to be making. So I'll be going over there for Thanksgiving. And he's going to make an apple pie and a pumpkin pie. And some kind of ham is what they want. They're not turkey eaters, so. And neither is David, really. He's more of a ham eater. I think I'm the only turkey eater. I love turkey. So hopefully turkeys will be on sale. I'd like to get a small turkey and just make it for myself. Yeah, and I might make up some of the salads that I like, but I only have to do a small salad, so just me. I'd like to make a fruit salad and my cucumber salad. I gotta get my recipes down for all this because I haven't made them in a long time. Get my list going. And I might go ahead and make the shrimp salad. I really like that. It's my dad's recipe. Where he got it, I have no clue. I don't know if it's an old family recipe or... You know, after your parents are gone, you always have a lot of questions that you should have asked. My dad, though, passed away. He was only 57. Yeah, I wish I would have sat down and had a conversation with him about a lot of stuff. But basically, that side of the family is all died out, so... A lot of things I didn't learn about until after he had passed away. But And since I'm the oldest child, I doubt, well, my two half-sisters, they've passed away. They both passed away fairly young. The youngest one, she was only 50. She developed some kind of medical condition. She was in the hospital for a long time. And then my other half-sister, she was 60-something, early 60s, 60, 61, when she passed away. She also had a lot of medical issues. She was diabetic, and she was on she was having to go in, I don't know if it was daily or every other day, go in to I think her kidneys were failing or something. What do they call that? But anyway, she went for her appointment, and she got there and got in the chair, and she died. Yeah, so which was probably kind of good, because at least she didn't die at home, and she didn't suffer. She just got in the chair, sat down, and went up to heaven. And then my half-brother, he lives over in Thailand. He's lived there for a long time. He married a gal from there. And he's retired from the military. He was, I think he went in the military at 18. And he started with the Marines and did his time there. Then decided he wanted to go into a different branch. And so the year that he retired, I can't remember how many years. He had 20 plus years with the military. And the year that he was retired was when the Twin Towers went down. So they called him back into service, and he was I think something like a trainer or something, and so he went back in for a while. I can't remember what his rank was. I mean, he wasn't a private, that's for sure. He was way up the line. Seems like he was, oh man, it's been so long ago I can't even remember. That's bad. But yeah, he made a career out of it, and then retired, and then went over to Thailand to live. So he built a house over there, he is a golfer. So he practically lives on him and his wife live on the golf course. They're in all kinds of tournaments and stuff over there. And my other half brother, I don't know where he's at. Whoops, let's throw the drills around. Oh my gosh, an hour has already passed. Wow. Well, I guess I'll let you go. And I'm going to continue on with this. Oh, I'm going to stretch first. Ah, that felt good. So, yeah, so make sure you're sharing, and don't forget have to habits, get those in. And as always, enjoy God's gifts for today and every day, and just make sure you count your blessings, even if it's one today. Be blessed, give blessings, have a blessed day, and I will jibber jabber with you later.